Hello to my friends at the Equinox Terrace. We're going to try something a little different. We're doing a little St. Patrick's Day set of music, and I'm playing the guitar today. Our first tune is Cockles and Mussels. Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, 'twas there that I met my sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, but sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. And they each wheeled their barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, and no one could save her. That was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Our next tune is Down by the Sally Gardens. It was down by the Sally Gardens my love and I did meet. She passed by the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take life easy as the leaves grow on the trees, but I, being young and foolish, with her did not agree. In a field by the river my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take life easy as grass grows on the weirs, but I was young and foolish and now am full of tears. First verse again. It was down by the Sally Gardens my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take life easy as the leaves grow on the tree, but I, being young and foolish, with her did not agree. Our next song is When Irish Eyes Are Smiling. There's a verse to this one, too. Many people don't know. There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure a stone you'd beguile, so there's never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet lilting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you should laugh all the while, and all other times smile, and now smile a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. For your smile is a part of the love in your heart, and it makes even sunshine more bright. Like a linnet's sweet song, crooning all the day long, comes your laughter so tender and light. And for the springtime of life is the sweetest of all, there is ne'er a real care or regret. So while springtime is ours, throughout all of youth's hours, let us smile each chance we get. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. Sure they'll steal your heart away. Our next tune is called When You and I Were Young, Maggie. A song looking back on a happy marriage of many years. I wandered today to the hill, Maggie, to watch the scene below. The creek and the creaking old hill, Maggie, as we used to long, long ago. The green grove is gone from the hill, Maggie, where first the daisy sprung. The creaking old mill is still, Maggie, since you and I were young. And now we are aged and gray, Maggie, the trials of life nearly done. Let us sing of the days that are gone, Maggie, when you and I were young. So this is another song with Maggie in it. I Never See Maggie Alone. It's quite a bit different. This is sort of at the beginning of their courtship. Maggie dear just won't go out alone. It seems that she must have a chaperone. When we go out, no matter where we're bound, there's always somebody around. She brings her father, her mother, her sister, and her brother. Oh, I never see Maggie alone. She brings her uncles, her cousins. She's got 'em by the dozens. Oh, I never see Maggie alone. And if I phone her, say to her sweet, where shall we meet? Supposing that she brings her father, her mother, her sister, and her brother. Oh, I never see Maggie alone. I bought a roadster to seat it. I even had it heated. Oh, I could see Maggie alone. We were out riding and kissing. The engine started missing. We were a long ways from home. I got right out then, fast as I could. I found out what was wrong when I opened the hood. There was her father, her mother, her sister, and her brother. Oh, I never see Maggie alone. One day she said she was wishing that I would take her fishing. Oh, I knew I'd see Maggie alone in a canoe then, we two then went gliding o'er the water, far from the noise of her home. I threw my line in, I thought I'd catch a trout. I got a bite and then I pulled the line right out. There was her father, her mother, her sister and a brother. Oh, I never see Maggie alone. She brings her uncles, her cousins, she's got 'em by the dozens. Oh, I never see Maggie, I'd love to see Maggie. I never see Maggie alone. Kind of a funny song. Here's another Irish name, Nellie. This song is called Wait Till the Sun Shines, Nellie. On a Sunday morn sat a maid forlorn with her sweetheart by her side. Through the window pane she looked at the rain. We must stay home, Joe, she cried. There's a picnic too at the Old Point View. It's a shame it rained today. Then the boy drew near, kissed away each tear, and she heard him softly say, wait till the sun shines, Nellie, when the clouds go drifting by. We will be happy, Nellie, don't you cry. Down Lover's Lane we'll wander, sweethearts, you and I. Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, by and by. How I long, she sighed, for a trolley ride, just to show my brand new gown. Then she gazed on high with a gladsome cry, for the sun came shining down. And she looked so sweet on the big front seat as the car sped on its way. And she whispered low, say you're all right, Joe, you just won my heart today. Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, when the clouds go drifting by. We will be happy, Nellie, don't you cry. Down Lover's Lane we'll wander, sweethearts, you and I. Wait till the sun shines, Nellie, by and by, by and by. So this next song isn't necessarily Irish, but it also has a Nellie in it, and it has a Joe, and so did the last song. Take Me Out to the Ball Game is this one. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Nellie Kelly loved baseball games, knew the players, knew all their names. You could see her there every day, shout hooray when they play. Her boyfriend by the name of Joe said to Coney, "I'll dear, let's go." Then Nellie started to fret and pout, and to him I heard her shout, take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Nellie Kelly was sure some fan. She would root just like any man. Told the umpire he was wrong all along. good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Nellie Kelly knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. You're out. This next song is about a very Irish character named Harrigan. We can spell it out for you. Harrigan. Who is the man who will spend or will even lend? Harrigan, that's me. And who is your friend when you find that you need a friend? Harrigan, that's me. For I'm just as proud of my name, you see, as an emperor's or a king could be. Who is the man helps a friend anytime he can? Harrigan, that's me. Harrigan spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Divil a man can say a word agin me. Harriganuc is a name that a shame never has been connected with. Harrigan, that's me. Yes, Harrigan, faith and begorra, that's me, that's me. So this next song, Kitty of Coleraine, is not only about Kitty of Coleraine, but it's also about a character named Barney McClary, who evidently was quite good looking. As beautiful Kitty one morning was tripping with a pitcher of milk from the fair of Coleraine. When she saw him, she stumbled, the pitcher it tumbled, and all the sweet buttermilk watered the plain. Oh, what shall I do now? 'Twas looking at you now. Sure, such a pitcher I'll ne'er meet again. 'Twas the pride of my dairy, oh, Barney McClary. You're sent as a plague on the girls of Coleraine. He sat down beside her and gently did chide her that such a misfortune should give her such pain. A kiss then he gave her before he did leave her. She vowed for such pleasure she'd break it again. 'Twas haymaking season, I can't tell the reason. Misfortune will never come single, that's plain. For very soon after poor Kitty's disaster, the devil a pitcher was whole in Coleraine. Our next tune is about another Irish character named McNamara. McNamara's band. He had a band. Oh, my name is McNamara, I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in numbers, we're the finest in the land. We play at wakes and weddings and at every fancy ball. And when we play at funerals, we play the march from Saul. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang and the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Hennessy, Tennessee toodles the flute and the music is something grand. Credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band. Diddly-ho, dee-hi-dee-ho, diddly-ho, dee-hi-dee-ho, diddly-ho, dee-hi-dee-ho. Yes, the one we love is McNamara's band. Right now we are rehearsing for a very swell affair, the annual celebration, all the gentry will be there. When General Grant to Ireland came, he shook me by the hand. He said, I never heard the likes of McNamara's band. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang, the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play, and Hennessy, Tennessee tutors the flute, and the music is something grand. Credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band. Deedly-ho, dee-hi-dee-ho, deedly-ho, dee-hi-dee-ho, deedly-ho, dee-hi-dee-ho. Oh, yes, the one we love is McNamara's band. This next tune, Put on Your Old Gray Bonnet, involves two characters by the name of Silas and Miranda. On the old front porch veranda, there sat Silas and Miranda, thinking of the days gone by. Said he, dearie, don't be weary, you were always bright and cheery, but a tear, dear, dims your eye. Said she, they're tears of gladness, Silas, they're not tears of sadness. It is 50 years today since we were wed. Then the old man's dim eyes brightened, and his old stern heart it lightened, as he turned to her and said, Put on your old gray bonnet with a blue ribbon on it, while I hitch old Dobbin to the shade. Through the fields of clover we'll ride up to Dover on our golden wedding day. It was in the same old bonnet with the same blue ribbon on it, in the old shay by his side, that he drove her up to Dover in the same old fields of clover to become his happy bride. The birds were sweetly singing, and the same old bells were ringing, as they passed the quaint old church where they were wed. And that night when stars were gleaming, the old couple lay a-dreaming, dreaming of the words he said. Put on your old gray bonnet with a blue ribbon on it, while I hitch old Dobbin to the shade. Through the fields of clover we'll ride up to Dover on our golden wedding day. Put on your old gray bonnet with a blue ribbon on it, while I hitch old Dobbin to the shade. Through the fields of clover we'll ride up to Dover on our golden wedding day. And what set of Irish tunes would be complete without My Wild Irish Rose? There's a verse to this one, too, that you may not have heard before. You may sing of your roses, which by other names would smell just as sweetly, they say. But I know that my rose would never consent to have that sweet name taken away. Her glances are shy whene'er I pass by the bower where my true love grows. And my one wish has been that someday I may win the heart of my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose, my rose. The bloom from my wild Irish rose. And I'll leave you with an Irish blessing. May the road rise to meet you, may the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may He hold you in His hand. May God hold you in the palm of His hand. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.